Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakwah Radash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere Shalom to the brothers out there pushing the street for sincerity. And I'm pretty much going to get into the topic about pretty much just pretty much being faithful in this truth. Because I've been hearing, talking in a little bit of conversation. Well, not me personally, but just from, others talking, I'm listening, and how they want to talk about so-called God, and, to use that title as that's what they know. And it's just been really making me think about how much Esau really fucked us up, even in our own books. Our people do resemble some form of spiritualness, even though they are wicked. But of course, that's to be expected because we are the Lord's chosen, which makes sense for them to actually have some form of belief, or not belief, but some form of hope in this captivity. Because this is what comforts them, even though it's not working for them, because they're 2/3. Well, you got the elect amongst the 2/3 as well, so you everybody's seeking an answer. But while they're seeking an answer, we already have it, and that's we had to remain spiritual, or to the Lord. We have to always pray and seek the Lord's face all the time, His strength. It's in the scriptures for a reason. 2 Chronicles 16-13. I bring that out a lot because that's the best way of really looking at how to really. That's the best way of really looking on how to actually get a direct answer. I mean, just continue to pray, continue to look for the Lord's strength. Pray for it. Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh. Those are relevant scriptures for a reason. It's there to protect us, to give us comfort, to know that Yahweh Shah is coming back to save us. See, in the world, just them having something to rely or something to believe in is comfort enough for them. But when it doesn't work, it hits them hard. Now they're looking all over the place and they don't know which way to go. And many of us was like that, but then we ended up finding a way. But for a lot of these people, they ain't gonna find a way. So just even really thinking about how much Esau really fucked us up to the point we don't even know who we are, to the point we don't know history or anything really, but YouTube, twerk bitches and rappers, and that's all we limited to. That's all we're really limited to. It's no wonder how these, I'm gonna just say foreigners, because you got us mixed with these heathens. You got foreigners that come over and they already know majority of this shit. But I mean, let's go back to when they come to school over here. They'd be in the 7th grade, and they'd be like, "We already done learned this basically in the 3rd grade or in the 2nd grade." So imagine what they know when they just coming out of high school as it is. They probably already got their religion history down packed or whatever it comes to. But the moral of the story is, it's just these people have nothing to look forward to. It just really, when you really think about it, it makes you mad how much Esau really screwed us to where, like I said, we don't know anything. And we was all like that once. We didn't know what was out there for us. We don't. In America, they teach us to stay inside the box as much as they tell us to think outside of it. But with all the stuff that's out, we ended up thinking inside the box. We only think what America thinks. What Babylon thinks. This is what best for Babylon. And that little did they know that was actually there to pretty much screw us over. It was never here to help us. It was here to destroy us. Here to keep us in slavery. That's why Esau uses our book against us. But ultimately, it's the Lord that does it to keep us in a better shape, for us to have that wisdom and understanding that He has them over us for us to be stronger, to pretty much have discipline. If you want to boil down to it, it's discipline. That's why when you read Isaiah 45:7, it says, "I form the light and I create darkness. I, the Lord, do all these things." So if he could form light where we can't, and He could create darkness where we can't, what a little more than what He's doing, what's going on around us. He lets Esau above us. Over. He lets Esau above us, so he can rule us. But he does it so it's a punishment, so you can learn to be disciplined. To show us that we can't be like these guys out here that just to say that they're seeking a way, but they're doing it through carnality. We're searching for a spiritual way. You hear guys that be saying, "Why don't you go out there and take up arms against this white man?" Well, what good does that do? We're going to end up dead. We're still small in number compared to Esau's military. We don't have the technology that Esau has. They have guns that could, from World War I, that could blow us away with ease. Why? Because we still don't have nothing. We don't have no armor. We don't have anything. I'm not even going to just say armor. We don't have anything. We don't have nothing to protect us against them. No amount of bullet vest is going to save you. Especially if they can just pull out a tank and just blow you up. It's no good. But it's still to the fact that we're in Esau's captivity for a reason, for us to be taught a lesson. And now is not the time to really be falling off. Or for example, you can use that motivation. As far as you see, we don't rejoice in guys falling out, but when you see that should motivate you enough to be like, nah, I don't want that to happen. Honestly, it's a scary thing. It's really scary. It's kind of mind-boggling to even see that the guy that once knew the truth is now dismissing everything, just entirely. It's like it was never here in the first place. So it's crazy, really, because we gotta make sure we're on point. We gotta make sure we're praying, because it's just gonna get much more tougher out here. Especially with you can imagine all sorts of demons just walking around, just waiting to prey on you. It's like this. It's just ready to leap out on you, and you know you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing about it unless you pray to Yahweh Shah, because He's the only one that can save you. So I just wanted to make that quick video, because that prayer is very important, especially with things that's going on. So with that, I just want to say shalom and death to this wicked society.